Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Saturday. It is Saturday. It is also the first, so do not forget your cinnamon today. We are moving on into a whole new challenge, okay? So if you missed it, let me show you. We are going to be focusing in on our sacred selves and our sacred journey. So screenshot this, save it for later if you want. Also, obviously, there is no free reading today, okay? So the free reading is going to be next weekend because this weekend I'm doing my online retreat. And thank you to everybody who signed up for the online retreat. We are having so much fun, and I think this is something that I'm going to keep doing, okay? So be on the lookout for the next announcement for the next one coming, I don't know, probably by the end of the month. Either way, let's get into our Hey Witch card of the day, shall we? So our prompt for today from my You Are Sacred Witch prompts is, how can we become more open to the sacredness of who we are? And y'all, these cards, so let's get into this, shall we? I love these two cards. Hey Witch. So our first card is the Lover's reversed. So whenever we are thinking about how we can dive more deeply into that sacredness of who we are, we can be thinking about self-love. We can be thinking about how we take care of ourselves, how we make choices for ourselves, and alternatively, how we don't do those things, okay? So if we are in a space where we're not making choices for ourselves, even choosing ourselves, or even loving ourselves, then this is something that we need to be working on this month. We can be diving deeper into that self-love journey this month to help us further embrace our own sacredness. Not only focusing on self-love, but also focusing on making better choices for ourselves, you know? Maybe we are in a situation where we realize that we need to start speaking up for ourselves. We can be doing that to embrace our sacredness at a whole new level. So the other card that popped out is the World, okay? So with this card, I feel like this is telling us to take a look and examine our goals, examine the things that we are working on, working towards, and do they still align? Do they still feel in alignment for us? Do they still feel like it is part of our sacred path? Because sometimes along the path we change and therefore our goals change. And that's okay. That's not really something that we need to feel upset about. It can definitely be confusing, but that's something that we can be looking at and figuring out, you know? We can be asking ourselves, does this still feel in alignment for us? Is this still something that excites us to keep going, to keep moving forward? And if it's not, it's okay to change that and step away. So how are you going to show yourself that you love you today? How are you going to start making better choices for yourself that are going to help you feel loved, feel cared for, and even feel more healthy in whatever health you feel like you need to work on? And how are you going to make sure that your goals are still in alignment? These feel like questions that are going to take a little bit of time to answer, so do not feel the pressure to answer those right away. But be ready to ponder these things and be ready to make better choices for yourself and to show yourself that you love you along your journey towards achieving all the goals that you have. If you plan to pull cards for yourself with this one, let me know what you get. Either way, I will see y'all next time. Bye, friends.